So I got a question, what is the best exercise for bulking? And I get that a lot. I get, what are the best exercises for bulking? What's the best exercise for abs? What's the best exercises for legs? What's the best exercises for biceps? And it's really hard to answer that question because it's about the mentality that needs to change. It's the fundamental principle of the question that needs to change, because if I answered that question, I said, okay, it's the barbell curl, or it's a dumbbell curl, or it's a squat, or a hip bridge, or it's a reverse crunch, or a plank, I'm giving the wrong impression, and as if that exercise is going to get results for that person. And there's usually so many moving parts. There's freaking compensations, there's postural issues, there's their experience and where they should start. Should they be at a beginner exercise? Are they gonna do it if I tell them to? I wanna give people the most help possible. And what I found is, in order to give people the most help possible, it's often what they don't wanna hear. And if they don't wanna hear it, they're not likely to do it. And if they don't do it, they don't get results. And then in a sense, I fail, and they might not come back and watch my content or listen to what I have to say, which is fine. Like, I tell them what is right by, I do right by them. And I do right by them, and I do right by me. So I'm authentic. I tell them what I feel is best, in terms of where they should begin. But there really is no best. There is no, this is the best way to do it. There is no, if you do this, you'll get results. It doesn't happen like that. The body isn't like that. The human body, male, female, old, young, there is no, this road gets you the answer. Going this direction will get you results no matter what. Going forth with barbell, going forth with cardio, going forth with dumbbell, using bands only, doing functional training, HIIT, CrossFit, whatever it is, there is no best way to do it. And that's why so many people have so many opinions. And that's also why so many people are lost in this industry, is because they hear from, so-called experts, because everyone's got an opinion online, but you have people that have gotten results by doing a specific combination of things. Now, their history, their experience, their genetics, their nutrition, their natural abilities, like I said, their genetics might predispose them to getting results by doing CrossFit. They might have a more open shoulder socket, so they don't have as high of a risk for shoulder injuries as someone who, has less space in their shoulder and will have more rubbing. So when they do overhead movements, as done in CrossFit or those types of Olympic lifts, they're gonna have more issues with, injuries or inflammation. So for people that don't have problems with that style of training, are gonna get great results and then swear by it, say, this is the answer, this is great, they're gonna look good, they might have great conditioning, they might have, all those results that people want from that style of training. So then they promote it, they talk about it, everyone follows them. But people that shouldn't follow them follow that direction, and they end up getting hurt, and it didn't work for them, but then they start going down a path where they get injured. They don't fix the injury properly. They try something else. They keep on listening to people and just following the leader. So I really like to take the approach of education. I think education is what is really missing in fitness. Education in fitness, education in training, being a trainer, but being a coach, being a leader, being an educator. And most of the videos you'll see are people just doing things and showing you that they do it. They don't know how to explain it. They don't know how to teach it. They don't know how to guide someone through it. And then you get all these cookie cutter programs, buy this program, buy that program, do this, do that. Here's a shred program. Here's a bulk program. And from a sales point, that makes sense. It's easy for the consumer. Oh, if I buy that, I'll bulk. Oh, if I buy that, I'll cut. If I buy that, I'll shred. That's not how it works. That's still a cookie cutter program. That's still a program that is generic for this idea and doesn't necessarily work. And then you end up just buying something and then buying something and buying something and then following the bouncing ball. You don't learn anything, you don't create anything for yourself, and you're always restricted to what you purchase and what you follow. That's why with my site, Swolenormous X, I make it like fitness Legos, where you take and you customize literally, and you approach it with a proper ramp up that's appropriate for everyone of all exercise capacities, male and female. And I really wanted to create something that was really, truly customizable and not cookie cutter bullshit, and didn't cause people to come back and keep having to open their wallet and pay and pay and pay and pay, right? Low membership rates, I love that shit because it creates that skin in the game, right? It keeps you engaged. It keeps you locked in to your fitness and to your training. And that's why I keep on putting out new content. I don't like selling individual things. Now, I have done stuff like that before, but the psychology of helping people is the most important part, because it doesn't matter if you have the right information, doesn't matter if you have, or good information, because like I said, what's best and what's right, what's good and what's bad, that's very subjective in many cases. So when it comes to how to help people, a lot of times it's the mind game. How are they going to respond? Are they going to like a membership? Are they going to like a program? Are they going to like it when I talk about bulking, when I talk about shredding, when I talk about cutting? Are women going to respond to that? Are women going to say, oh, I don't want to bulk, so I don't want to do a bulking program, even though they should do a lifting program in order to lose more weight? How does the person feel? How does the person psychologically react to these things? And there's just so much marketing and confusion as a result of marketing in the fitness industry, that a lot of good content, a lot of good shit gets lost in the shuffle. And I know it's going to be an uphill climb, because you always have these freaking jabronis selling Jazzercise and squat magic and all these bullshit things in the freaking shake weight, like you're jerking off into your own mouth. Everyone's going to have these products and these things shoved into their faces. So of course, when anyone's trying to sell them something or promote their service, it seems like a scam and they get skeptical. And people get pissed off because I have a program. Oh, you're trying to sell something. It's a fucking business. How do you think money is made? How do you think money is made? Doesn't mean it's garbage. You buy a Ferrari, you don't feel scammed. They're still trying to sell it to you. It still costs money. People are so full of shit half the time. And what it really comes down to is they don't want to invest in their health. They'll go to the movies, or they'll go buy dinner, they'll go buy a car or a watch. They'll get a new Rolex and flex it online, but they won't invest $20 to get a better source of food, or to get a better, a consultation that's going to help them with their fitness, or a gym membership. They'll buy stupid, frilly bullshit. So there's a lot of that tug of war going on in the fitness industry. And there is no right. There is no right. There is no wrong. There's just a lot of different stuff out there. And sometimes it's as simple as trying something. Well, did you try it? What do you think about keto? What do you think about paleo? Well, what do you think about paleo? What do you think about keto? Oh, I don't know. I was just wondering what you thought. But why don't you Google it and try it and see if you like it? Google it, try it, research. Myself and others have put out tons and tons and tons of content that can be source checked and collaborated by all these different sites and pages and reputable sources. Read about it. Check it out. See if it's for you. Give it a shot. Did you like it? Did you see results? How did your blood profile look? What did your doctor say when you went back for a checkup and things improved? Did you improve? Did you get worse? Did you have energy? Did you not? Try things. I'm not saying be dangerous and reckless, but try shit. You gotta try things. It's not so easy as me telling you what to do, or someone else telling you what to do. You still have to try it, right? Any kind of program, any kind of nutrition plan, if you try it, then you will know. And it doesn't matter if it's the best program in the world, if it's the best diet plan in the world. If you never do it, it doesn't matter. It can sit on your table. There are people that join my private community and don't log in for a month or two. Okay, they got no results for a month or two. They come back, oh man, I've been out of it. I signed up, but I didn't get started. I'm really ready now. Are you really? Are you really? Or you're just talking crap again? It's all running your mouth until you actually put into practice. So instead of looking for the best, or something that is going to, how should I say, God, my hair is all over my face, or something that is going to just take you to where you want to go, it's a combination of things. It's the relentless practice. It's the application. High reps for abs, low reps for abs. Try it. I can sit here and I'll make videos and I'll talk about what I feel for me. For me, it doesn't mean the same thing for you. There are people that build tons of muscle with just body weight exercises. Not everyone can do that. Not everyone will do that. And a lot of people look like they're bigger than they are because they're lean, defined, because they eat properly. Or they don't have proper leg development because they spend all their time on a pull-up bar. There are a lot of different things out there. There's a lot of smoke and mirrors. There's a lot of different things and a lot of tug of war in the industry. And you need to sift through the bullshit. You need to sift through. You need to kind of dig through all that stuff and find what's right for you. And yeah, it takes some time, it takes some effort, but you don't know unless you try. There's plenty of free content. There's plenty of paid content. And there's great stuff in both areas, but it's useless unless you do it. And a lot of people don't want to do their homework. You know, the same people that didn't want to do their homework in school don't want to do their homework for fitness programs, for creating their own program. Do you have to buy my programming? Of course not. To get results? Of course not. A lot of people have results and have never even heard of me. All right? I got results. I haven't heard of 99% of people on YouTube. Does that mean that there's nothing else good out there? No, but I did my homework. I did it myself. I tried all these different things and I found what works for me. So the question is, are you willing to put in the time, the homework? Are you going to study? Are you going to put your work in? And most people don't. Most people aren't willing to do that. Most people aren't willing to do that. They want the easy way out, and there is no easy way out. There is no easy way out. There's no quick answer. There's no best. There's no this is it. This is the direction. You have to try. You have to put the time in. You have to fail. But the sooner you fail, the sooner you succeed. So you have to keep on going and moving and pushing and pushing. You have to do it. You just have to do it. There is no best. There's try, there's fail, and there's keep on moving forward. I hope you liked this video, fam. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the subscribe button below. I will keep on dropping these as often as I can. Hope you're enjoying the training videos, the daily show, the podcast. Check me out, Facebook, everywhere. And you can also hit me up, swolenormousx.com for all my programs and nutrition. Peace out.
My family, all I need is my family. My family, all I need is my family. My family, all I